Hey, what's up, guys? This is Andrew Smersek with Combat Art Training, and today I have a new product to announce, and that is the version 3 of our EDC Fanny Pack. Version 2 and version 3 aren't that different, but there were some improvements I wanted to make. Even though everyone said version 2 was the most perfect fanny pack possible for carrying a gun, there was a few improvements we made for the version 3. I really like it. If you have version 2, you're fine. You know, that's a great fanny pack. But if you have the version 1, you may want to upgrade. And if you don't have one yet, you should really consider this. And also, especially if you have a woman in your life, consider this for her because they don't want to wear jeans and a gun belt all the time. Okay. But this offers you the ability to carry your gun, your medical, and your normal everyday carry stuff all in one package. Now, there's a couple things that we changed with it. I'll go through those real quick. And then we'll get into all the normal details. The big thing with this, guys, is that it's got a nice lid right here where you just rip that forward and then you have access to your gun. And you can also just reach your hand in back here. We'll talk about that again, but it is, in my opinion, the best fanny pack out there for carrying a gun and medical. Anyways, what have we changed? Bigger front pocket. Okay, so we have added material to the front pocket, and you can see it at the bottom and at the top, the way it's kind of folded over so it can expand out, because the guys who carry my stuff, that buy my stuff, they actually take training and they like having a lot of medical. I like having a lot of medical. So having the ability to carry more in here, or at least maybe have it not so tight if you don't need to add anything. That's what that is for, okay? Because it's kind of like when we load up all our medical, we're like, man, I wish I had this one last thing. This allows you to get that one last thing without making the overall fanny pack bigger. All right, so bigger front pocket. Now, on the sides, we got rid of the elastic going over the MOLLE webbing, and the reason is that over time, if you're really using a lot, it will wear out, and that is harder for us to warranty. Like we'd have to do so much work on it to put in new elastic that instead we're just going to ship these, and you can cut that if you wear that out. But this is a removable shock cord insert, so it just slides up in the MOLLE webbing like that, and it is shock cord inside 2-inch webbing. So this, whatever you need to attach, if you want to attach a light or a tourniquet to the side or whatever, it's shock cord. You can put pretty much anything on this to the side. And when the shock cord wears out, and it takes a while to wear out, but you can replace that just by buying some bungee cord on Amazon. You can do it yourself. You don't even have to interact with us to do that. And it just slides up in those holes, and then we put a cord lock on the bottom. But then there is still the 3 layers of MOLLE webbing, so you can attach pouches or whatever you want to it. And behind the MOLLE webbing, there is a open bottom sleeve, so that's good for like putting a flashlight back there. Now on the bottom, another change we've made is we have added shock cord to the bottom. We did this with the bump bag, and for like people like my friend Max Lozana was saying, hey, you should just put that on everything. It is, it's a super useful thing that is simple, so it doesn't add a lot of cost to it. And, being able to just put a tourniquet right there on the bottom with quick access, there's a lot of value to that. And when it's on the bottom too, it's like you don't really notice it as much. Like rarely when my wife is wearing the bump bag, does anyone notice the tourniquet on the bottom of her bump bag? So use it for a tourniquet, maybe stuff a poncho, rain jacket, something like that down there, whatever you want. But there is a good amount of shock cord there. Now, last change we made is on the back of the scuba webbing on the side. We have added loop Velcro, soft Velcro. The purpose of that is that some pouches are backed with loop Velcro, hook Velcro, the scratchy stuff, right? And that, when you attach that to the pouch, you attach that to the belt, that keeps it secure from moving. So here I got the the scratchy Velcro on there, and then the rest of the pouch goes on like that. And now that thing isn't going to shift around. So lots of people have pouches like that. We want them to be easily integrated with this fanny pack. Like this is a double pistol mag pouch from Special Operations Equipment, SOE, and it attaches just like that. And I like that format where the back of the pouches have the hook Velcro. So when we put out pouches, we'll be doing it the same way. And then that's it for the changes. Now let's go back to the main features for those of you who are new to the product. So the big lid, right? That's the thing that everyone likes. So it gives you access to your gun. You can keep a pretty damn big gun in there. This is a Glock 43X right here. Glock 19s fit fine. Guys are putting Glock 17s in there. Guns with X300s. You can make it work. So all the dimensions are on the product page, which there's a link to in the description. So just go check that out. But you can carry a full-size gun. Now, again, this lid, you can just reach back behind underneath the lid and get a hand on the gun. You don't have to mess with a zipper or Velcro or anything like that getting in the way. So you're kind of at a covert ready where you have your hand on the gun, but you don't have to show that you have your hand on the gun. So imagine you're in, the gas station and something crazy seems like it's about to happen. You can get your hand on the gun and, be at basically position 1 of your draw stroke without having to pull it out at all. All right. Now, that's good for one-handed. That's good for covert. Now, also, the way it is secured is by Velcro on each side. And when you rip forward, better to demonstrate with the belt on, but then you pull that lid forward and it gives you access to your gun on the inside. Now, we're still shipping these with Velcro holster holders, although we have been finding that putting 3M stick-on Velcro on the back of a holster, even like a cheap one from Amazon, still Loctite the screws. That actually works fine to stick in there, but this pushes out a little bit further. And some of you guys are like, I don't have money to buy another holster, or you might be carrying different guns in it. So this gives you the option, just put whatever inner waistband holster you have in there. I said inner waistband holster. If you're using an outer waistband holster or something goofy, it's not going to work correctly, okay? It's designed to work with a Kydex inner waistband holster. Kydex on the front and the back. Nothing else, okay? Use that Kydex inner waistband holster, and they're widely available. Unless you have a stupid gun that no one makes shit for. But then you should just go ahead and buy a Glock 19. Now, on the inside, there is a dummy cord loop, 550 cord down in there. So you can dummy cord your holster to the bag itself even to make it that much more secure. This is Velcro backed with the hook Velcro. And then on the inside, there's 2 sections of 6 inches by 8 inches of soft Velcro. One on this side, one on this side. And the bottom there, you can see a drain hole. The drain hole is so that whatever debris can fall out. So, for example, lots of people, they wear these out when they're doing outdoor stuff, right? They've fallen out of canoes wearing my fanny pack. The cool thing is that the water drains out, okay? So that I've gotten that report several times. So you may end up falling out of your canoe wearing this. Just kidding, but that's happened to a few people. But the water always came out, so that's good, and that's what it's designed for. Now, in this front kangaroo pouch, we have 1-inch elastic in here, and this section is 3.5 inches apart, so you can put 2 AR-15 mags down in there. One of my buddies, he's also trained with me a bunch. He went and took a class where they're, shooting a little bit longer distance. And he kept his pistol in here and he just put 2 rifle mags in there. And the cool thing was, is he showed the instructors at the end of the class the fanny pack, and they didn't realize that he was carrying his pistol in here too. So useful for that, but also think about putting your cell phone here and your wallet in here. That's kind of the original thought behind it. And then there's also loops on the side, right over here on each side. And on the bottom, on the inside, there's 2 sections of dummy cord loop sewn in. So 550 cord sewn in there in a loop, so you can dummy cord a knife sheath or whatever you want to that. Again, we have the front zipper pocket, okay? And like I said, that's designed for medical, to be able to put a bunch of medical in there for you. Because like sometimes maybe you're not gonna wear, you know, the fanny pack out, but you're going in your car or your wife's car or something, and you want to bring medical with you. If you just keep this loaded with medical, you don't have to keep your gun in it, but you can bring your medical with you. And then, of course, on the back, there are 3 sections sewn for pistol mags. These are designed for Glock 19 magazines, but smaller magazines work as well. So like shield mags work in there, 43 X / Glock 48 magazines work in there, but it fits pretty much any magazine you got. 19X mags will stick up just a little bit higher, but not a big deal. And you can always watch the other video we have on the version 2 fanny pack. But be aware that one's discontinued now. This version 3 is the only one that we're going to be making from here on out. But anyways, yeah, that's all the features. I guess one little thing I changed was just putting a nice little tab right here on the elastic that secures the waist strap. And the dimensions for that are on the website, because you can wear it crossbody or as a fanny pack. But that is the version 3 of the EDC Fanny Pack. Give me some comments. I want to know what your favorite color is, so next time I order material, I get a little bit extra of that. What color do you like for the fanny pack? So far, gray and Ranger green are the most favorite ones. Black can be nice, but black picks up lint a lot, so I would go with something other than that if you can. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone who's been keeping me busy with these orders. I've been sewing my ass off, and I really appreciate that. Your support has gone a long way for me, and especially everyone who's commenting on the videos. Like, if you could just leave a comment about anything or something that you want to see a video on, I would be greatly appreciated. But that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. Keep fighting communism. And remember that training saves lives.